1, 2, 3.
Why would you do that to us?
Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Melissa, and this is Acquired Taste, where picky eaters must devour dishes far outside their comfort zones.
But instead of yucking other people's yums, let's approach these foods with an open mind and an empty stomach.
And in the end, our eaters will vote on who expanded their taste palette the most, and that person will walk away with a cash prize.
Today we have 3 courageous participants who are going to be trying animal organ dishes. Melissa, have you ever tried an animal organ?
I have tongue, liver, ears, intestines from various animals. They're quite delicious, so I'm really excited for this challenge. How about you, Matt?
I haven't. And honestly, what you just explained, eating all those things is a normal thing for people, you know? Just because it's not my everyday life doesn't mean that it's not right or wrong.
Yeah, and I mean, some of these dishes I personally have never tried myself, so it's gonna be a new experience for me as well. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm feeling a little nervous.
I'm feeling great. I'm ready to eat.
I really am curious to see what we'll be eating.
Go ahead, dig in.
And we're not allowed to know what it is.
I'll tell you
No, you don't
afterwards.
have to. It's okay.
While you're eating this dish, I want you to think of what part of a duck do you think you're having?
What part of a duck?
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna
What
get
part
this,
of a
like,
duck?
this
Where's my
oily
heart?
sauce on.
There's a little kick.
If you're ready, put your boards up like close to your chest. Okay.
Oh,
You think
we're
it's duck
going for it.
intestine.
Okay.
How about you, Michael?
Tongue.
Tongue. How about you?
It's like the bill. Yeah.
Someone in this group does have a correct answer, and that is duck tongue.
What made you guess that? What was
It looks like little tongues.
You're Middle Eastern. Tell me a bit about the foods that you grew up eating with your family.
We traditionally eat more yellow rice, chicken, lamb. My ex gave me skin, like cow skin, without telling me. It made me want to go vegetarian for like 2 weeks and then I ate meat again.
So eating duck is generally considered a
was right.
big delicacy, specifically in China. I've never had duck tongue before, but has anyone had like different types of tongue, like from
I've had cow tongue.
cow
Beef tongue.
I hate to keep bringing it up, but it tastes like chicken.
Yeah.
It does.
If you
does.
would, if
It
you
does.
didn't say it was duck, I don't think I would have guessed what it was.
It's prepared differently based on the region in China. So for example, we're having the Sichuan version where it is like stir fried with peppers. Sometimes like in Shanghai, they'll red cook it, they'll in sauce, in dark sauce. In other provinces, they might have it like as a dim sum, steamed with like black bean sauce. So this is just one variation of eating it. So what are you thinking about this dish?
I
Vanessa?
wouldn't order it again.
I would order, I could
You
see
would?
this being served at, I'm sure it's served at a lot of different Asian restaurants, but I could see it being like a really normal cuisine to eat. That's really enjoyable.
I enjoy the actual texture and the taste of the tongue, but I'm a huge wimp when it comes to spice. Like my lips are on fire right now. So if it was like, if I could get like a mild version, I'd get it again.
I would eat it again. I don't know if I would order it, but I'd definitely eat it again.
Everybody keep your eyes closed.
I'm feeling less hungry.
And when I count to 3, you're going to open up your eyes. 1, 2, 3.
Why would you do that to us?
Well, is it raw?
What is it?
If it makes you feel any better, we're not going to eat that. We are, but we're not going to eat the raw version. But that is the raw version.
Okay.
Do you want to guess what it is, or should I just tell you what it is?
Okay, I have 2 answers.
Okay.
Either a brain or a heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say brain.
Like a flattened one, but this looks like a wing.
Okay. All right. Well, before I tell you, I'm going to give you a little trivia. Okay. What organ part of a cow or lamb does this look like? And the name of it is sweetbread. A, large or small intestine. B, liver or kidney. C, pancreas. D, spleen or rectum.
Lord, just hope it's not the rest.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Turn them around.
I went with
All right.
again.
All right.
Wait,
And a drum roll, please. Sweetbread is a culinary name for the pancreas.
yes.
Typically from a calf or a lamb. So congratulations, you got that.
Yes.
So here's our sweetbread. And it's actually served with bread too, which is so exciting.
That looks so
Okay.
much
this-
better.
Yeah.
Right?
Doesn't that look like chicken nuggets? Like,
Yeah,
It
it
is.
is
Some
chicken.
kind of
It all
breading
looks
on
like
it.
chicken.
Wow, okay.
Okay. Ah.
That actually doesn't taste that bad.
That's
It
delicious.
really tastes like chicken nuggets.
This is the Argentinian version, so it's grilled, but there are other ways that it's prepared as well. It's usually hard to order because sweetbread is considered a more
good bread.
like pricey, fancy dish that you'll have at fancier restaurants. So realistically speaking, we probably won't have it again.
It sort of reminds me of, I had chicken karage last night as an appetizer, and when you brought it out, that's the first thing I thought of, with like the lemon and everything. So I would order this.
So would you guys order this again?
No,
That's okay. That's okay.
probably not. I just ate like pickles or mustard 2 weeks ago. Like my palate's like a child.
It's another thing where I would eat it. I don't know if I would voluntarily order it again, but I would eat it if someone did.
All right, third and final dish. We had to clear out the table because this is, not to put a lot of pressure on it, but kind of the main event. Hearing that, I'm gonna pass it on over to Melissa.
Okay. Shall we do a little drum roll?
Yeah. I was waiting for that reaction.
It's hard enough for me to watch people eat it. Like whenever my mom eats her favorite, egg, I would always have to turn away. Like it's just disgusting to me. Like I could not look at it.
It was so hard to be quiet when you were being interviewed.
in the
'Cause I'm like,
pre-interview, you
oh
were
no,
just like-
oh sweet girl, you better go outside right now. Call your Uber and go home. Everyone reach and grab an egg. Be very careful when you pick it up.
Yeah. Pick your egg.
Okay. You're gonna hit on the bigger side of the egg 3 times, lightly enough so that it cracks open, but you don't want it to like break. 1, 2, 3.
That was pretty good. And you can just
That was
peel
good.
it.
And then, yeah, then you're just supposed to kind of peel it.
There's supposed to be
Okay.
an airspace on the
I
top
mean-
or the
Oh, yeah.
bottom.
Oh God.
Oh, mine
there
had air in
is.
it.
Oh
Oh.
Lord.
Yeah, and then just start to peel.
I've never had this. Vanessa, you said you've had it before.
I've had it
right?
before. I used to eat it growing up. So it's familiar to me. It's been
the
probably
skin.
like a few decades.
Okay.
My parents are Chinese Vietnamese immigrants, so I ate a lot of foods that people label as like strange or gross, like liver, intestine, kidney. As a trainer and nutritionist, I think it's important for me to diversify my palate so that I can influence people's food choices in the right way.
Cheers to being uncomfortable
Yay!
Mine's
Cheers.
dripping,
Oh,
it's
it's
dripping.
overflowing.
and seeking discomfort.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's like,
Here we
it's a
go.
little furry in there.
Before
I'm
I
trying to not let you win.
Just
Oh, it's literally
praying for my downfall.
Okay, I know we keep saying chicken, but it literally tastes like chicken soup.
tastes a little milky to me.
Yeah.
Usually it's better to have like palm vinegar. We have rice vinegar, so I'm sorry, like Filipinos out there, please don't hate on us. But at least we're not getting like the bland white vinegar, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, and if you pull it out, like you'll see the duck and the yolk.
Oh,
You'll
I
see
know.
the-
You literally see.
We're eating
Oh
a
my
baby
gosh.
embryo.
Okay, I'll put it here.
Oh, there we go.
Matt, have you had yours yet?
I haven't had it. Yes.
The answer is yes. Yeah.
Yes. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god, you're eating.
Just
Oh.
all.
Wow.
It's so juicy. Oh my gosh. It's really salty already. Or is it because I added too much salt in the beginning? Wow.
So good.
How about you, Carmen? Have you eaten it yet? Or you keep sprinkling salt?
I'm like sprinkling like half the salt bowl in it, but I guess it isn't that bad. But
Is the end supposed to be hard?
Yeah, there's a rubbery stuff on the bottom. People
you won't
usually
be
just
able to-
discard it.
So, how
Jerky.
proud do you think your family is going to be of you?
my mom is gonna be really proud that I'm finally eating it. Every time my mom eats bullet in front of me, I just turn away. But it isn't that bad. I'll give her that.
I will say that a lot of people watching this, they'll probably think that, it's very strange. And, I'm sure we all shared this thought when having this or seeing this for the first time, but like we should also acknowledge that this is a very popular street food in Southeast Asia, specifically the Philippines, Vietnam, and Cambodia. It may be strange to certain people like us, but I think it's a pretty good snack. So Mike is like, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Really-
I
Me too, guys.
Really enjoying it.
I think that is the hardest part though, is because my first reaction when I pull that out is I want to react and be like, oh gosh. But then here, like, it's that good reminder that just because it's not something that we're used to doesn't mean that it's gross or unedible.
The three of you will determine who was the one who really like went outside their comfort zone and really expanded their palate the most.
This is like the Hunger Games.
I know. As I push both of you off.
Carmen, let's start with you first. Who do you cast your vote towards? You can cast your vote to yourself, but I encourage you to all be truthful.
Okay.
I cast my vote towards myself. just because my entire life I never ever thought that I would eat bullet. Never. You're second place.
Michael, who would you cast your vote?
I don't want to be honest, but if I'm going to be honest, I would vote for Carmen because she really was like against eating this. Like, she was in the back room like throwing up.
She was not. How about you, Vanessa?
Okay, I love you, but I'm gonna go with Carmen. Also because I know how hard it was for you to eat that, and the fact that you ate it and talked about it, like in front of all of us, I think you deserve it.
No, you said that when your parents would eat it, you used to turn around.
I would turn, still to this day I turn around.
And now you're just here with an empty one in front of you.
Yeah, half empty.
Half empty.
Half empty. Yeah.
So, to celebrate you being the chosen worthy eater for this episode, we have something for you.
Oh my gosh.
You get this really tacky certificate of recognition.
Look at the color.
And Matt and I are gonna sign it. Okay, Matt, so do you wanna come over here?
Yeah. It's not worth anything yet, but one day you can
It's like a
sell this.
declaration.
Okay, here you go, Matt.
All right.
The cash prize is not present. You can invoice Jubilee Media.
Oh, is there?
Hey.
Yes.
There's a cash
There's a
prize.
cash
There
prize.
is a cash prize of $300. So if a balut egg is $2.50, look at how many balut eggs you can get.
They're all like, I should have voted for myself.
I got rent.
Congratulations, Corbin. Give it up for Corbin.
I'm very proud of myself. I never in my life thought I would be eating balut. I did not come in here thinking that I would be eating balut, and I'm just very proud of myself for finally overcoming that obstacle that I never thought I would put down. I would like to thank my mom and dad, especially my mom. Thank you for making balut so repugnant to me that it took coming on here to finally eat it. Yeah. Yeah.
We'll give it to her. We'll give it. Have your moment. Have your moment.